Hey everyone, Happy New Year's. It's your girl Victoria coming back with another makeup tutorial. Like I said, today's look is gonna be a little more on the simple side because I remembered you girls, asking, for the ones that don't know how to do too much extravagant eyeshadow. We're gonna tone it down a bit today. And so Liz is here again with me. Say hi, Liz.
Hi!
Yeah, so if you guys want to stick around and see, this makeup look, it's going to be a little bit more simple today. And, we're going to kind of talk about New Year's resolutions. Do you guys, I don't know if you guys, what are y'all doing for New Year's resolutions? I know I try and do, something that I know that I can stick to, but I don't know. Liz, what are you doing for New Year's resolution?
Just trying to improve on myself and, people I surround myself with. You always got to throw away a little bit of those toxic people as the years come by.
I think the more you get, older, the more you get grown, you grow as a person. And quite frankly, this year I'm going to try and wean out a lot of negativity that has been affecting, my life and, or people bringing me down, and, I'm just not gonna give it the time of day anymore. And so anyways, but, so I already moisturized my face. Again, I used It Cosmetics, Confidence in a Cream. And of course I used their eye cream. It Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. Okay, and for my primer, I'm gonna go in with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. It's, pretty expensive, but I have to say, if you're looking for a higher end type of primer, this is absolutely to die for. And it comes with a little spatula because I don't like using my fingers or my nails to dip into it. So I just use a little spatula and I put some on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna go ahead and rub it in between my fingers. And I'm just gonna go ahead and work it in all over my face. I know this year I'm gonna try and, just work on my health a lot more. I've always been, a healthier person ever since I had, lost all that weight. I've kind of watched my diet and, I went vegan for a while.
What?
And yes. Oh, that's right. You didn't know.
No.
Yeah. So I went vegan for a while, guys. And, I noticed a difference in my body and, I felt so much better, going vegan. So I kind of fell off a little bit recently on being vegan, and I think I'm going to go back straight to it and stick to it for my New Year's resolution. So I'm going to try and be a better, vegan this year. And, but it wasn't really hard for me to do it. I was never really a big meat eater. So, so it was kind of easy for me to go ahead and do, the vegan lifestyle. But, okay, so I'm going to be going in with foundation today, and I'm going to be mixing 2 shades. So we're going to be sticking to some drugstore today. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. And I'm going to be mixing 2 shades. I'm going to be mixing M20 and M10. Because right now I'm in my winter tone of skin. So I'm in between shades. And I'm in that neutral phase where, I'm in between a warm toned and a cool toned. So I'm in that neutral stage right now that it's, winter time. And so that's why I have to be mixing 2 shades. So today I'm going to be using a brush. Yesterday I used a beauty blender. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday when I did the tutorial? Yeah, day before yesterday. So I'm gonna be using a brush today, and I'm just gonna be using, it's a Real Techniques buffing brush. So this is what I'm gonna be using today. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my brush, and I'm gonna be using the both shades. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go in.
Now you can tell I'm not makeup savvy at all because I use one foundation year round. I don't do this winter color, summer color, like just one. I'm very basic.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and you know, since I do work outside,
You notice
a lot,
change?
I notice a big change because, of course, like I try to protect my face as much as I can, you know, by wearing caps and sunscreen and all that. But of course, like I do get a little bit more tan, and so that's why I have like a summer shade and a winter shade. Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Does anybody have any questions, or, you know, what are y'all's New Year's resolutions? I'd like to hear. And, you know, like I said, I'm going to try and stick, you know, to being a better vegan this year. That's going to be my New Year's resolution. And, you know, because my health is a really big concern right now. And so I'm going to try and go back to my vegan lifestyle and be better at it this year.
Well, I think that's when you're gonna go in with alone, my friend, because I can't do vegan.
I know you can't. I know you can't. I know there's a lot of people that can't do the whole vegan thing, but you know. And you want to make sure that you go ahead and buff it into the skin, like tapping it, and, you know, tapping in circular motions. You want to press it into the skin. Okay. Now, moving on to concealer. Of course, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. I just can't, you know, put this stuff down. It's absolutely amazing. You know, you don't need a lot of this, and, you know, it helps to, like, conceal everything. It is full coverage to the max. And so, you know, you just need to go in with a light hand. And you don't need too much of it. Highlight my cupid's bow, my chin, and I'm gonna put some on my eyelids because I'm gonna use it as a eyeshadow primer. I like using concealer as eyeshadow primers because, you know, it takes that extra step, you know, of, you know, putting on an actual like eye primer when concealer can be used as the same thing, you know. And so I'm just taking my beauty blender and blending everything out. You know, how many people, I wonder how many people actually stick to their New Year's resolutions, you know, especially like the whole like health.
I mean, it just depends on how honestly you're so serious about it.
The
'Cause I know-
workout
yeah.
stuff, and you know, I wonder how many people like actually like stick to it.
I think I said it for like the past 20 years. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get all healthy. I'm gonna start exercising. And then a month into it, I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work for me. No, but this year, yes, it has to. This year is all about improvement, I think, for a lot of people.
Just blending it out under my under eye now. Guys, so I know some of you were asking like when, or for me to start a YouTube. That is in the process. We are working on it, and it's going to be up pretty soon. And hopefully you guys will follow me over to my YouTube channel. Of course, I'll go ahead and announce like when it'll be up and running. And someone's birthday is coming up.
I wonder who.
I wonder. Definitely not me. Mine already passed. Liz, when's your birthday? Why don't you tell everybody when your birthday is?
My birthday's tomorrow.
Woo!
I told Victoria she has to doll me up.
Yes, for sure. Now I know this looks kind of weird, but you want to make sure you blend on the sides of your nose, because that tends to, you know, cake up right in there with the concealer and the foundation. So you want to make sure you blend it out really, really well. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead and bake, and today I'm gonna be using the Coty Airspun translucent powder. No, I'm gonna be using the naturally neutral today. It's the Airspun loose powder, and I'm gonna use it to bake. Let me just get my beauty blender. And we're gonna go ahead and bake under the eye. And this will help to prevent any creasing, or also to prevent your concealer from moving around. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You know, I have Liz sitting next to me. Guys, this stuff really does get messy. I usually get it like everywhere. And I have dog hairs everywhere and cats, but see, like I have a cat hair right here. I listen to all types of music. I listen to country, I listen to, you know, Tejano, I listen to pop, R&B, 80s, 90s, I mean, rap. I listen to a bunch of everything. I just don't listen to like one specific genre. Hi! Hey Andrew, how are you? Happy New Year's.
I think everyone's pretty much still hungover.
Right? I don't know, but okay, next I'm gonna be going in just right in here just so I can map out where my contour is gonna go. To the other side. Okay. That's it for baking. Okay, now I'm gonna be going in on the rest of my face. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm in the shade 20 light medium. This stuff is really good, guys. You know, it feels like you have nothing on, and it just adds a little bit more coverage, and it doesn't look cakey once you put it on. It doesn't add like anything heavy to the foundation that you already have. I'm just gonna be taking a Morphe R2 brush. It's a big, fluffy, you know, round brush that I'm gonna be going in with for the rest of my face. Just gonna lightly put some all over the face.
So is that the only New Year's resolution you have, is just going vegan?
Yes. You know, I don't like to have, you know, too many, and also about, you know, not focusing so much on, you know, all this negativity that's been going on in my life. And, you know, I just got to learn how to just let go of things and, you know, not focus so much on, you know, people trying to bring me down. And, you know, I just need to realize that it's not worth it, and I'm gonna do me, and I want to be happy. So, you know, that's mainly what I'm gonna be focusing on. Okay, so we're gonna be going. Hi, Rosalma. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna be going in next for our eyeshadow, and the palette I'm gonna be using is and hopefully I stick to one palette, which I really doubt I'm gonna stick to one palette. But I'm gonna be using the Morphe Dare to Create palette. It's the 39A palette. I don't know if Morphe still has this available on their website, but I did buy this off of the Morphe website when it first launched. And these eyeshadows are super buttery, very pigmented. They're very creamy, and they blend out so well. But like I said, we're gonna tone it down today, and we're just gonna be doing a simple eye look. Okay, something that everybody can, you know, do really quickly, nothing too crazy. Grab a mirror. Okay. Now the first shade I'm gonna be going in with, and I'm gonna be taking my Morphe M504 brush. We're gonna be going in with the first shade of this one right here at the very end, this one. And we're gonna be putting that into the crease. tap off the excess. And we're going to be going in, you know, soft hand. Now for the other side. Okay. What did you do for New Year's Eve, Liz? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Nothing.
Like, no, I mean...
We went to dinner at the island and made it back early enough to be in, you know, before it gets crazy. There was like a lot of gunshots though by my house.
Yeah.
Like so bad. They didn't stop till about 3 in the morning.
I don't know why people do that shit. For those of you that don't know what I do for a living, I'm a police officer. And, you know, I just don't understand why people think that it's okay or cool to be shooting their guns up in the air and not realizing that what goes up must come down, and those bullets can go, you know, and hit and kill someone when they come back down. So I just don't understand why people continue to do that. I just don't understand that. But okay, let me just clean off this brush really quick.
Show everybody what that is.
Okay.
She literally has like a lot of those around her makeup station, guys. Like,
guys, you need to, like, seriously, you need to invest in a color switch. I got it at Sephora. This is a color switch. And, you know, it kind of just, you know, removes the color that's already on your brush, so you can, you know, switch over to the next brush or use the same brush without, you know, mixing in the colors. So you just, you know, swirl it around in here and it removes the excess color from your brushes. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to be going in with is, it's going to be this one right here. Sorry, this one right here. And I'm using the Morphe M518 brush, and just tap off the excess. And I'm gonna be bringing it a little bit on this side and into the crease. I'm just using a light hand. Like I said, we're just doing a simple eye look today that, you know, anybody can do. It's not very hard. Like I said, I'm not a pro at this stuff. You know, it took me many years to get to where I am right now, makeup wise. And, you know, it takes practice. It's not easy. You know, you got to learn along the way, and you got to, you know, not be afraid of using like colors or trying different things. You know, everybody's skin type is different, so not everything is going to work for you, and not everything is going to work for me. And so I'm just going to go into the other eye with that same shade, and I'm focusing it more on the outer edge of the eye and just bringing it in. I'm just blending it out. Okay. Okay. Now for the next shade, I'm going to be using a Morphe E17 brush. And for the next shade I'm going to be going in with is this one right here. I know it's a giant palette, it's like huge, but I love the shadows in here. And I'm just gonna go in on the outer V area. And I'm just using a light hand. Oh my God, Marina. That is too funny. Oh my gosh.
That happened to me too. I tried to do a smoky eye and it looked like somebody had beat me. And I was like, okay, this is not for me. Erase.
And we're pretty much almost done with the eyes. Almost done. Okay. Now we're just gonna go back in with that first brush. And we're just gonna blend everything out again. Okay. Next, I'm gonna be going into, where is my brush? Okay, next I'm gonna be going into those same colors, but I'm gonna be working on my lower lash line. So the brush I'm gonna be using is the Morphe E36 brush. It's just a little pencil brush. And I'm just using the same shades that I used on the top of my eyes. So the next palette I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be using this palette. It's called the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs palette, and I'm going to be using a shade from here for my lid. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with we're going to be going in with Libra, this one right here. I'm just going to place this all on the lid.
Oh, that's such a pretty color.
I'm going to be going in on the other side. This palette is really good. Like, I don't even get fallout with these shimmer shades. They're really good. And I didn't even wet my brush. I'm just going straight into the palette and placing it right on my eyes. And just look how like pigmented that is. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend out the edges a little bit more. Okay. Next, sorry. Okay, next for my inner quarter highlight and the brow bone highlight, I'm going to be dipping into the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette. And I'm going to be coming into this second shade right here. I'm going to be highlighting the inner corner. Oh, it's so pretty. Now I'm just going to take whatever excess I have and highlight the brow bone. Okay. And I'm just going to be going in with my blending brush and blending everything out again so we don't have any harsh lines. Okay. And for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the LA Girl gel liner. It's in Very Black. And I'm going to be lining my waterline with this. Next, I'm gonna be moving on to the rest of my face. I'll come back to my eyes in just a moment, but we're pretty much done with the whole eyeshadow look right now. So moving on to the rest of my face, I am going to be contouring. Sorry, Liz. Okay. So, to contour, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics number 3 brush. And my contour shade I'm going to be using is by e.l.f. It's the St. Lucia palette. That's what it looks like. So you want to start at the ear and just follow the hollows of your cheek. And we're going to do it on the other side. Okay, put a little bit on the sides of my forehead. I like that song.
Mm-hmm.
Contour my nose a little bit. Underneath my chin. Hide that double chin, y'all, for real. And along the jawline. Okay. Next, for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. It's in the shade Sweet Tea. Looks like this. And I'm just going to use this to bronze up the face. Next, for blush, I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Flower Pots blush in the shade Peach Primrose. And I bought this at Ulta. It's by Flower Beauty. And the brush I'm going to be using is a BH Cosmetics brush. It's the #1 brush. It's just a round fluffy brush that I like to use for my blush. I'm just going to go on the apples of my cheeks. Now this blush is super pigmented, so you don't need a lot. There we go. Okay. Next, for highlight, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight. Amrezy, I don't know how you pronounce it, but so this is what it looks like. God, isn't that gorgeous?
That's like to die for.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, and I am going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. That's this brush right here. It's their highlighting brush. I'm just gonna take some and oh,
We both gasped.
yes, girl.
Oh my God.
Yes, give me that glow. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
That color is like, wow.
I know. Put some on the tip of my nose.
And you really don't need a lot of it.
No, you
So
don't.
pigmented.
My Cupid's bow. A little up here. A little bit on my chin. Okay. All right, moving on to, am I gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a little baby winged liner. I know Liz said, no, don't do liner. I'm gonna do a little baby winged liner, just a little baby wing liner, you know, nothing crazy. So, so for my black liner, I'm gonna be going in with the Essence Super Precise liquid liner. This is waterproof, okay, and it's long lasting. And when I say this is waterproof, it is waterproof. Just gonna line my eyes. I'm just gonna do a little baby wing, nothing crazy. There we go. Okay. Next, I'm just gonna be putting a little bit of brow mascara. And like I said before, I already have, you know, very full brows, so I don't really like to fill them in. I just like to use a brow mascara, like a tinted brow gel or a clear brow gel, just to, you know, remove any excess foundation off of my brows or any eyeshadow. But today I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara, and it is in the shade Nothing But Brunette. I'm just gonna comb out my brows. There we go. Hey Andrew, my afternoon is going great. Thank you very much for asking. I'm doing a lot better today. I know yesterday and the day before that have been, kind of rough. Today's a little bit better. I'm not feeling 100%, but I am feeling a little bit better than I was. So thank you for asking though. And okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and be setting my face with some setting spray, and I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. You know what, Liz, since I'm showing a little bit of chest today, we're gonna go in some with more highlight. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, girl. Like, I gotta highlight. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That makes a big difference.
Yes. Just a little. Showing off my chest a little bit, but doesn't that look good? Like,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. This is another tip if you're watching. I like to place highlight right here on my collarbone. Okay. Okay. Now moving on to mascara. I am going to be using the Lash Paradise Primer. It's by L'Oreal. You can find it at any drugstore. I'm just going to be priming my lashes right now. And I'm going to be going in for mascara, the Voluminous Lash Paradise. It's by L'Oreal. It's in the shade Black is Black. Like, I just can't put this stuff down. Like, it's awesome. I get asked all the time if I use falsies or if my lashes are falsies, and no, I don't use falsies. I don't know how to put them on myself. Like, I know how to put them on other people, but for the life of me, I cannot put falsies on myself. It just doesn't work out. I've tried, I've practiced, just doesn't work out for me. Okay. Going into my bottom lashes.
I think we're gonna have to go get a drink after this because you look bomb.
Oh. I got that J-Lo glow right now.
Yeah.
Like, yes, girl. We are going for that J-Lo look. Okay, moving on to lips. What are we going to do? No, I think I'm going to do this one.
Because you want light on eyes? Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be doing a nude lip today. And I'm going to be using a lip liner. I'm going to be going in with the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural, and I'm going to be lining my lips. I'm just going to fill them in a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to be going in with the gloss today. I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors gloss. It's in the shade Can You Not? And I got this at Ulta.
I love that color.
Yes, going for that J-Lo look today. Yes.
I like it.
Okay, guys, so this is the final look. It's pretty easy to achieve. You know, you can wear this as an everyday look for work, or, you know, just to go and hang out. And look, like, now my hair's all messed up.
Yeah.
Ugh. So, but anyways, thank you for watching, and hope your New Year's Day has been going well, and thank you for tuning in, and bye everyone.
I am not afraid of all the lengths I go. I was already gonna let ties go. I am already on the gas, running red lights. So probably shouldn't do this every day. I know. Probably should be